Okay. Sige, Miss, introduce yourself na lang, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jennifer Sanchez from St. Rafael Development Corporation. This afternoon po, I'm going to introduce our Tierra del Rey product sa inyo. But for everyone na hindi pa po kilala ang SRDC, we have actually been in the business of real estate since 1998. So let me introduce to you our company. Okay, so SRDC is not a standalone company. We are actually a part of a bigger corporation. So, ang background po ng SRDC, ang owner po namin is Mr. Whedon King. So, you might have heard of him. Sa Luzon, his businesses are mainly hotels. So, we actually own this sisters, ito yung mga sister company namin. We own the Legend Palawan, we own the Legend Villas, Kabayan Hotel, we own Pinoy Pamilya. So basically, yung business po namin are hotels. So but in Negros, dito po namin business ang real estate. So ito yung mga businesses naman namin. We first started 1998 with a socialized housing subdivision. So we own taga dito sa Negros or taga dito sa Bacolod, you might have our subdivision. So, ang una po naming project talaga is a socialized housing subdivision, which is Silin Homes. So, ang Silin Homes, it's a 23-hectare subdivision located at Barangay Estefania. Okay, so, ang produkto po namin before, house and lot po siya. Ang price range po natin is, since it's 1998 pa kami nag-start, mga around 180,000 to 300,000 pesos only. But as of now, yung Silin Homes po, sold out na siya. So our very next project after our socialized subdivision, meron po kaming upscale subdivision. It is also located at Barangay Estefania. So ang pangalan po ng project namin is the Palisades. So yung Palisades naman namin, mainly lots only siya. We started the Palisades 2003. So before, ang prices po natin sa Palisades nag-range lang sa 3,000 pesos to 4,000 pesos. Pero sa ngayon, yung inventory, actually wala na po kaming inventory dahil kakaubos lang. But yung last price po natin is mga 12,000 pesos per square meter na siya. So our very next project is, ito po yung inside our Palisades. Ito yung upscale subdivision namin dito sa Bacolod City. So maganda po siya sa loob. Ayan. So ang next project po namin right after the Palisades is yung Providence, Negros. So ito naman, it is located at Barangay Granada na portions of it belongs to Barangay Granada, portions of it belongs to Barangay Estefania. If you are familiar with Bacolod City and you've heard about Santa Fe Resort, San Miguel Corporation, this property is located right after the two that I mentioned. So if pupunta kayo ng Barangay Granada, pagka after ng San Miguel Corporation, Providence, Negros na po yan. This is a 63-hectare subdivision. So this is divided into 6 clusters. So noong 2000, nung last project po namin, isang cluster pa lang yung natapos natin. So that yan po yung cluster 1 ng Providence, Negros. So sa Iloilo po, we also have one project. So for those na mga taga Iloilo, ang project po natin doon is located at Barangay Pavia. It's actually not in the city talaga ng Iloilo, but municipal na po siya. Municipality na po siya. So ito yung inside our Providence Iloilo project. So this afternoon, we will talk mainly about Tierra del Rey. Ito yung nilulaunch, kaka-launch lang natin na project. Actually, we only started this project May of 2019. So, parang nag-soft launch lang po kami sa Tierra del Rey. By the way, ang Tierra del Rey, this is a 13-hectare, 526 subdivision. This is 140 square meter. So, yan po yung pinakamaliit nating cut dito sa Tierra del Rey. And, as of now, among the big developers, tayo na po yung pinakamalapit sa city. Actually, just one developers. This is a 13-hectare subdivision. So, ito yung buong Providence, Negros natin na property. So, it's divided into 6 cluster. Ang Tierra del Rey po, yan yung gold, cluster 5. So, that is a 13-hectare subdivision. Yung green naman na cluster 1, ano subdivision sa Providence. So, yung Tierra del Rey, it's a themed subdivision. Meron po tayong modern Spanish theme sa Tierra del Rey. So, ang product natin doon, we actually have 4 bungalow units at saka 4 2-story units na model houses. So, ito ba yung mga itsura ng ating bungalow na mga units? So, we have Gael. So, we have MIRA. So, ang Gael tsaka MIRA, these are 45 square meter houses. Pero, ang minimum cut po ng lot natin is 140 square meter. So, yan yung package price na 2,065,000 for a 45 square meter house in a 140 square meter lot. So, actually, yung Tierra del Rey natin, we are selling finished units na talaga. Meaning to say, hindi po tayo nagbebenta ng bare na mga units. So, if we are in the real estate industry, very familiar po tayo na meron pong ibang mga developers na nagbebenta ng bare units. When we say bare units, yun yung mga, diba, walang cement lang yung finish, walang pintura yung walls, wala pa pong tiles. But ang Tierra del Rey po, complete na po siya talaga. So, pag bibili po tayo ng bahay, regardless of kung ano yung lot of floor area niya, complete na po siya. So, complete na po yung interior and exterior paint niya. So, loob at labas ng bahay, painted na po siya. Lahat po ng area ng bahay, tiled na po siya. Meron na po siyang high ceiling. Actually, hindi mo makikita ang bubong kasi may ceiling na po siya, may kisame na po siya. So, yung height po ng kisame natin from floor to ceiling is 3 meters. So, that's actually, hindi po siya yung standard lang na 8 meters, but it's more than that. So, maaliwalas po sa loob dahil mataas po yung ceiling natin. And aside from that, may room partitions na po. So, when we say, for example, itong MIRA natin, when we say MIRA na 2-bedroom, pagpunta mo ng Tierra del Rey, pagkakita mo ng MIRA na model house, meron na po siya talagang rooms. So, basically, complete house na po siya, hindi na po natin kailangan mag-renovate. So, if ever na ma-take out na po siya sa bank or sa Pag-ibig, pag turnover po sa inyo, you can stay sa bahay na po. No need of renovation. Okay? So, these are meron din po tayo. Actually, yung bungalow units natin, meron tayong dalawang 2-bedroom na unit. Meron din tayong dalawang 3-bedroom units. So, actually, yung mga kliyente natin, they can choose from those model units. Depende po sa need nila. So, yung 3-bedroom units natin, yan yung package price na 2,295. So, let me repeat it, yung atin pong product, hindi po siya bare. So, pagbigay po natin sa kliyente, pwede na po siyang stay doon dahil painted na po siya, may partition na po siya, may ceiling na siya, may tiles na po siya. Okay? So we also have hello? Can you still hear me?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So, meron din po tayo, aside from the 4 bungalow units, we also have 4 two-story units. So, ayan po, ito po yung mga itsura ng, di ba kasi I mentioned, ang theme po ng subdivision natin is modern Spanish. So, if you will check our units, parang dominant po yung mga Spanish features niya. So, ito po yung Camilo natin, yung Ramiro. So, ayan po yung mga package price niya. So, what is not included in our package price is ang ating processing fees. So, one time lang po yan. Okay. So, ang even our two-story units, finished units na po siya lahat. So, basically, when we deliver the unit to you, yan po sa picture, yan po siya talaga. And it's really complete now with partitions, with paints, with kisame. So, wala na po tayong hahanapin. Wala na po tayong i-renovate pa. Okay? So, also, I have actually included, ito yung screenshot ng, if you're not familiar with Bacolod City, ito yung screenshot ng papuntang the blue one, that's the national road going to Tierra del Rey. So, nakikita niyo naman kung saan yung Tierra del Rey. Nasa, ano po siya, gilid po siya. Nasa gilid ang Tierra del Rey natin. So, from the center of the city, it's basically, if you will ride a jeepney, siguro mga 15 minutes lang, nasa heart of the city ka na. So, that's considering pa na may traffic ng konti, okay? So, very near po talaga ang Tierra del Rey natin. And, aside from that, going to Tierra del Rey, nakikita niyo po ba yung mga naka-white na box? Yan yung mga reasons kung bakit ang mga client natin would want to buy Tierra del Rey. Because sa Tierra del Rey, sobrang lapit lahat na po ng needs ng kliyente natin. So, basically, di ba, yung mga clients natin are families. So, ano po ba yung mga gusto ng families sa investment nila, di ba? Malapit yung bangko, malapit yung hospital. Sa Tierra del Rey, along Tierra del Rey, there is a newly opened hospital. So, hindi na po tayo mahihirapang pumunta pa sa sobrang layong hospital kasi di ba parang everybody naman needs a hospital from baby to old age. Di ba? Para emergency. So, hindi po tayo mahihirapan. There are a lot of schools along the way from Tierra del Rey. Paglabas mo ng Tierra del Rey, sobrang daming private and public schools. And then also, very accessible sa supermarkets, which is actually one of our greatest need. Kailangan talaga natin na malapit ang supermarket. Kasi 'di ba, we need food. Okay? So, even utilities, sobrang lapit po yung bayaran ng electricity dito and yung water. Okay? So, these are the reasons why we will buy at Tierra del Rey. Number 1, its location and accessibility. So, when we say location and accessibility, saan ba siya? Diba? So, if you are from Bacolod, you would know na ang location ng Tierra del Rey, very near siya talaga sa heart of the city. And when we say accessibility, ang dami pong mode of transportation na pwede niyong sakyan. Pwede po tayo mag-jeepney. So, parang 3 franchise ng jeep ang pwedeng nagpa-pass by sa Tierra del Rey. And then we can also ride a taxi, Grab, kasi hindi po siya masyadong magastos dahil malapit lang po siya. And then, at night, hindi po tayo mahirapan because it's just along the highway. Hindi po siya yung parang sobrang layo siya along the highway na parang kakabahan ka pa kapag uwi ka ng gabi. And also, we also have complete licenses. So, when we, diba, parang mag-i-invest tayo, nowadays, that's the number 1 thing that we should ask. May license to sell ba ang company na yan. So we are complete with licenses. May license to sell tayo, may license to develop tayo. Tapos, sa site natin, inuna po natin lagyan ng land development even before selling. Meaning to say, if you will go to Tierra del Rey for a site tripping, meron na po kami mga roads, which, by the way, if I may mention to you, dalawa lang po yung sizes ng roads natin sa Tierra del Rey. We have 10-meter roads and 12-meter roads. So, sobrang malalapad po ang roads natin sa Tierra del Rey. Wala po tayong alley na mga 6 meters. Wala po yan sa Tierra del Rey. We only have 10 and 12-meter roads. And also, what else? With ongoing site construction, so we've already finished parang yung first phase ng ating land development. Parang na-delay din because of that two months. Actually, nag-wait lang po bago ng social distancing. So, also with construction, meron po tayong consideration sa ganun. So, as soon as andyan na po yung final guidelines ng government for construction, we will strongly suggest na kayo, you go for a site tour. Magsabi lang po kayo sa amin, yung team ninyo, you go for a site tour. So, you would appreciate yung mga sinasabi ko. Kasi when you go to Tierra del Rey, yung 13 hectare na Tierra del Rey, ang amenity natin doon, we will put an eco park. So, yung eco park natin, nandun yung open air clubhouse natin, nandun yung air-conditioned units natin for events kasi syempre yung mga kliyente natin, ano yan, family. So then laging may pa-birthday yan, may pa golden anniversary. So magkakaroon tayo ng air-conditioned units for those events. And also, we will have playgrounds for our kids. We will put tennis court and basketball court for our men. So, yung mga tatay, mga lolo, mga kuya, pwede silang magpapawis, mag-basketball, at mag-bond. Okay? So, also, parang magsa-start na po ng construction ang ating water system. So, we will be putting a 65,000 gallon water tank, elevated water tank to service our 526 lots. So just imagine, yung 65,000 gallon, it can actually serve like 1,000 household. Pero yung Tierra del Rey, it's 526 lots lang po siya. So we'll be putting a 65,000 gallon. So sobrang sapat na sapat po ang supply ng water natin for Tierra del Rey. And what else? Yung mga roads natin, na huwag natin kalimutan. But we will keep yung roads natin malalapad talaga. So, parang due to COVID, talagang nagkakaroon tayo ng problem with like social distancing. It has become an issue na kailangan social distancing. So, ito talaga, parang isang selling point na pwede niyong sabihin sa mga kliyente nyo. Ang Tierra del Rey, ang minimum cut ng lot is 140 square meter. So, di ba, parang ang 140 square meter, that's almost double from the offerings of other subdivision. Kasi, ang uso nga naman ngayon, ang mga subdivisions, 60 square meters, 70, 80. So, di ba, parang it's a really good thing na meron tayong subdivision na 140 square meter ang minimum cut. So, at least hindi siya magkakadikit-dikit ang mga bahay natin. So, what else? We give industry standard commissions and incentives, plus we give sales and marketing support. So, I suppose you are, di ba, national po kayo. So, if you have, for example, if you're from another city na hindi dito sa Negros, and you would want na may kliyente po kayo na gusto mag-site tripping, we can accommodate it. Pwede lang po kayong mag-chat dun sa chat group natin. Let us know. Kami na po yung magsa-site trip for you, para sa mga kliyente ninyo. So what else? So ito yung nag-start kami last April of 2019. Ito yung itsura. Actually, if you would see yung nakikita nyo ba yung sa facing the screen, nasa left, yung parang tree park, that's actually a long stretch of trees. Hindi lang po siya isang clump. Hindi lang po siya isang group ng trees, but it's a very long stretch of trees. Yan po yung meron yan sa Tierra del Rey. So that's where our eco park will be. So parang yung nature feel ng subdivision natin, hindi po mawala. Kasi diba parang siguro paminsan may nakakita tayo ng subdivision na panay houses lang. Mas maganda talaga to maintain parang nature feel, lalo na ngayon na, diba, we're going back to our parang basics. So, it's a really good thing na may mga trees pa dito sa Tierra del Rey. So, ito yung before, nagsastart pa lang kami ng paggawa ng model houses natin. So, actually, sa ngayon, if I want you to, parang request you to like our page, ang Tierra del Rey page namin. So, para ma-better appreciate nyo, kasi meron na actually nakatayong 4 na model houses na bungalow, and one of it, nag-furnish po kami ng isang model house. So, para ma-appreciate po ninyo na yung 45 square meter, pag furnish po siya, hindi po siya parang magulo sa loob. Parang maaliwalas pa din po siya. So, ito yung natapos na natin na model houses. So, we have 4 model houses at the site, at ayan po ang mga road lots natin. So, malalapad po talagang road lots natin, 10 and 12 meters. So, ayan po yung itsura ng site ng Tierra del Rey. If you would note, sobrang daming trees po niya. So, it's a really, alam mo yung ako, very proud ako na ang subdivision natin ay may ganyan pa. Kasi madami ako nakikita ng subdivision, talagang kalbo na siya. Alam mo yung puro houses lang siya talaga. So, it's a good selling point kasi everybody wants naman na kahit nasa city, maganda pa rin yung ambience, kahit yung natural feel, yung nature feel ba, ma-feel pa din natin kahit nasa city tayo. So, ito yung, for those, I think ang iba sa inyo, nakapunta na naman tayo sa office natin. We're located very near Lopez East. So, malapit lang po yan. Dito, malapit lang yung NGC, yung New Government Center, yung City Hall ng Bacolod. And, ayan po, actually, this is not updated kasi sa ngayon, sobrang dami ng pins. So, if actually kami naman, nagbibigay kami ng updated map every time na magre-request kayo. So, for updated maps, please, post lang ng request ninyo sa chat groups natin. So, pag ito yung updated maps natin, ang ibig sabihin nito, lahat ng pink na slots, yung pink na slots, ang ibig sabihin yan yung mga slots na pwede tayo magbenta na lots only. Kasi yung pink slots, pwede siyang house and lot, pwede siyang lots only. Pero yung mga white na slots, para lang po siya talaga for house and lot. So, if may mga kliyente kayo na gusto lots lang, dyan po sa pink slots kayo. Tapos, ang ibig sabihin ng may pins, taken na po sila, reserved na po sila. Okay? So, these are, tapos, pag may kliyente naman kayo, and you would want a real talaga na computation sheet para malaman po ninyo kung magkano yung monthly sa ganitong location, bibigay din po kami. So, ito yung sample ng ng computation sheet. Sorry. So, paano tayo, actually, yung tier rate, pwede po siya sa Pag-ibig, pwede po siya sa bank, pwede po siyang cash, pwede po siyang deferred cash. So, depende po sa inyo. Pag-ibig, bank, cash, at saka deferred cash. Yung deferred cash, para siyang in-house financing, pero shorter. Siguro ang pinaka-maximum nun is nasa 30 months. 30 months to pay. Parang good as cash, 30 months. Wala po kayong interest na babayaran. So, paano po yung process natin sa TRDRA? So, number one, for example, if nakapag-chat na po kayo sa prospective client ninyo at nakapag-site tripping na po kayo at nag-decide na siyang kukuha, then reservations are done at the office. So, we actually do not allow reservations outside unless it's an online subdivision, online reservation. So, pwede tayo mag-online reservation, ha? Pag meron na po, design na po si client, meron tayong, pwede po silang mag-pay via online. They can transfer funds to our accounts or pay via, deposit sila sa account natin. Pwede na nating i-reserve yung gusto nilang location. So, and then, upon reservation, pwede lang po tayo na valid IDs lang. So, pero yung mga documents natin, kailangan i-submit mo siya within 30 days. So, these are examples of our preliminary documents. So, actually, these are pretty standard. So, most naman ng mga developers, ito talaga yung hinahanap. So, we need government-issued ID. So, samples of that are mga driver's license, PRC, passport, postal IDs, yung mga ganyan. Then we would also need one financial document. Bakit kaya kailangan yung financial document? Kasi kailangan nating makita from the time pa lang na 1 month pa lang yung reservation niya if qualified ba siya. Diba? Kasi very important talaga yung makita natin yung qualification, financial qualification ni client para if ever na hindi siya pasok. Kasi ako, nagbibigay ako ng, meron akong binibigay na parang more or less, malalaman ninyo kung magkano yung gross monthly income na nire-require para sa isang, kunyari, sa GAL natin, sa model. Kunyari, dun sa model natin na 3 bedrooms. Meron po kaming, pag nag-ask po kayo ng required monthly income, meron po kaming binibigay na ganyan. So, more or less, at least makita natin na qualified pala si client. And if hindi man siya qualified, we can suggest options. So, ano yung mga options? Siyempre, co-borrower, pwede siya mag-co-borrower para ma-discuss na natin the earliest time possible. Kasi, di ba, parang nakakasad naman na magre-reserve si client and then, after how many months, tsaka natin nalaman, hindi pala siya qualified, wala pala siyang pwedeng i-co-borrower. So, di ba, masasayang yung pagod ninyo ng pag-close ng deal. Diba? Kasi hindi din naman matutuloy si client. So, para yan, mas magandang parang sa, you develop a relationship with the client na, alam mo yung parang pwede mo siyang i-ask regarding sa, pwede kang mag-suggest sa kanya. Kasi maganda yung ganyang relationship para, alam mo, it will put trust sa kliyente ninyo. Diba? Sasabihin niya, yung galing-galing naman ng seller ko. So, di ba, pag meron siyang kamag-anak na kukuha ulit ng bahay, i-refer ka niya kasi, di ba, magaling ka, nag-a-assist ka sa kanya, tsaka nag-a-ask ka kung ano pa yung pwede mong maitulong sa kanya. And also, we would also need a birth certificate pag single, and if married, plus marriage contract. So, hindi talaga natin yan kasi, kunyari, maglo-loan po tayo sa bank or maglo-loan po tayo sa Pag-ibig, kakailanganin po natin yan. At para makita na po natin if ever na merong mga discrepancy sa spelling. Kasi di ba alam niyo naman, pag naglo-loan, kailangan lahat ng documents, siya talaga, parang tally, yung ID ko, spelling, Jen, for example, JENN, yung birth certificate ko, dapat ganun din yung spelling, yung mga ganyan ba? Mga isyung ganyan. So, kailangan the earliest time possible, kailangan ma-adjust na natin yan. And what else? Kailangan natin ng proof of billing. So, ano yung mga proof of billing? Siyempre, utility bill sa bahay, kung ano mang tawag sa electricity sa inyo, ano mang tawag sa water inyo, yan, water, cable, electricity, internet, yan, yung mga bills na nare-receive yung para dyan, yan yung mga proof of billing. So, for example, if may client tayo medyo bata-bata pa, yung proof, yung bill sa bahay nila nakapangalan kay mommy or kay daddy, pwede pa rin po yan. Okay? So, basta any bills sa registered address niya. What else? Kailangan po natin ng TIN. Ano po ba yung TIN? Tax Identification Number. So, bakit importante yan? Kasi pag bumibili po tayo ng real estate, nagbabayad po tayo ng tax. Okay? So, kailangan po natin ng TIN. So, for those people na OFWs, kasi 'di ba alam naman natin exempted sila sa tax, 'di ba? So most of them wala talagang TIN. So wag po nating pilitin kasi pwede naman siya nating kunan ng TIN kapag meron na tayong mga contracts. For example, meron tayong contract to sell, deed of absolute sale, pwede na po tayong kumuha ng TIN. Okay? What else? Special power of attorney. So yung SPA or special power of attorney, ito yung kakailanganin ng isang applicant na wala dito. So, ito naman, kailangan kapag magsasign ng legal document dito, yung representative niya. Pag-reserve, okay lang po na wala muna. Okay? Kahit sino po yung mag-reserve, okay lang po. So, ito, basically, kailangan to pag may mga legal documents na pinipirmahan or maglo-loan na. Okay? So, what else? Ito yung locally employed. Basically, similar lang po sila ng requirements ng OFW. Except for yung proof of income nila, certificate of employment, hindi po kontrata. Kasi mostly ng locally employed, meaning ng government, saka privately employed, hindi po sila contractual. Karamihan po, talaga, parang regular employees. So, what else? Ito yung self-employed. Ito naman yung mga may-ari ng mga business. So, ito yung mga brokers, may-ari ng coffee shop, may-ari ng internet shop, may-ari ng, baka may department store siya. Yan. Yan yung mga self-employed. So, ano naman yung kailangan natin sa kanila? Kailangan yung proof of income nila. Meron silang business permit. So, mayor's permit, DTI permit. Okay? Tapos, kung korporasyon naman sila, medyo malalaking kumpanya, meron silang articles of incorporation. I'm sure pag mga malalaking kumpanya, meron talaga nito. So, i-ask niyo lang. Okay? So, tapos, what else? Bank statements. Usually, pag business kasi yan, kinukuha yung mga ganyan. So, we'll go back to yung process natin. Diba? Submission of documents. Yun na yung mga documents na sinasabi ko. And then, after that, sample, ngayon, reservation, 1 month after, magsa-start na po tayo ng payment ng equity. So, equity, depende po yan sa package price at saka sa term. Kung 20 months ba siya, 12 months ba siya, 15 months ba siya. So, depende dyan, nagdi-depend dyan ang amount of equity. And then, for policy, sa SRDC, pag na-pay mo na ang 50% ng required equity, we will start house construction. Okay? We will start house construction. Now, habang nagko-construct tayo, nagpa-pay pa rin sila ng equity nilang balance. So, after house construction, maglo-loan na po tayo. So, that's actually yung mga kliyente po ninyo na OFW. Sabihan niyo po, kami naman po yung nag-a-apply ng loan. Kami po yung nagpa-process ng loan. Tayo po yung magpa-process ng loan. Hindi na po sila. Kasi yung iba, takot sila, especially mga OFWs, takot sila na paminsan mag-reserve kasi wala sila dito. So, no hassle po yan. Mag-submit lang po sila ng requirements. Pag na-comply po nila, tayo na po yung nag-a-apply sa pag-ibig, tayo mag-a-apply sa bangko. Tapos, may representative lang po sila na pipirma if nandyan na po yung mga legal documents. So, hindi po problema kung wala sila dito at that time of loan. Tapos, what else? Yung financing application, yun na yun. Yung pag-apply natin sa Pag-ibig or pag-apply natin sa bangko. Actually, sa ngayon nga, alam nyo, yung may good news ako sa inyo. Yung because din siguro ng nangyari sa atin, yung pandemic na, COVID pandemic, yung bangko, mag-lower na po sila ng interest rates nila. Plus, yung Pag-ibig will also do that. Plus, yung Pag-ibig po, nag-announce sila na they will really parang give a 10 billion allocation for housing purposes. So, di ba, parang, alam mo naman ng Pag-ibig, they're making it very easy for clients. Actually, sobrang easy na mag-apply ng loan ngayon. Especially to Pag-ibig kasi, di ba, parang kahit hindi ka member ng Pag-ibig, for as long as meron kang trabaho, pwede kang mag-apply ng housing loan. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Pwede mo lang bayaran instant ang membership sa Pag-ibig para ma-qualify ka to get a housing loan. Okay? So, diba, nakikiuso na din yung Pag-ibig kasi ba uso na ngayon ng mga instant coffee, instant noodles. So, yung Pag-ibig, instant registration sa pagiging member ng Pag-ibig. So, what else? After, example, nag-loan na tayo. After nun ma-take out, after nun pala na i-process natin, then, iti-take out na po yun ng Pag-ibig or ng bank. Meaning to say, they will pay the developer. Meaning they will pay SRDC, and then after that, we will turn over the house to your clients. So, yun na po yung process natin. Reservation, submission of documents, then they will start paying the equity, then 50% ng equity, we will start house construction. After the house construction, we will apply for the loan. And then, pag na-approve na po yung loan, diba, mati-take out na po yung loan, ito turn over na po yung bahay kay client. So, it's as easy as that. Okay? So, what else? Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyong gross monthly income requirement na sheet. So, para hindi na po tayo mahirapan, kunyari, yung iba, talagang yung client natin, nag-a-ask talaga sila kung qualified ba ako at saka dapat talaga malaman nila yon at malaman natin kung qualified ba si client para, di ba, hindi na tayo nagsasayang ng oras. So, for example, basta pag kailangan nyo ng ganyan, it's available, pwede po siya naming isend sa chat group ninyo, pero naka-segregate na po dyan na, for example, if gusto ni client kumuha ng GAL, ito yung magiging loanable ya. So, example, may term na po na nakalagay dyan, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, nakalagay na po kung magkano yung required income para sa client natin at kung magkano ang magiging monthly amortization nila. Okay? What else? So, tapos na po ako. So, if may mga questions kayo, pwede nyo na pong sabihin yan ngayon.
Okay, guys, if you have question kay Miss Jen with the project, no? Actually, guys, the place is so nice. I've been there. I was able to drop by the place, and it's really along the national highway, should I say? No, and they have an ongoing some sort of a commercial area there. So eventually that would be developed into a ano ba yun, ma'am? Parang ano yun? Parang arcade? Parang ganon?
Actually, sir, sa ngayon, madami na po talaga dun. When were you last there? Kailan po kayo last na pumunta? Last year pa?
Last year pa. Parang nag 1 year na siguro.
Saka yun, sir, ano na siya talaga, parang ang dami na pong mga nagre-rent doon. Pero actually, that is just a temporary commercial space. It's just para, parang i-serve yung nasa cluster 1 natin. Remember, nung pumunta ka doon, di ba meron kaming cluster na may bahay na?
Okay.
So, it's actually just to service yung mga nandun pa muna. But yung long-term plan talaga ng SRDC for that particular piece of land, talagang malaking commercial space siya talaga. Kasi, para kasi yung plans kasi namin na since yung location talaga natin, di ba, it's very near the heart of the city. So, at saka yung mga surrounding natin, sir, they are all subdivisions.
Yes.
So, yung brand plans talaga natin dyan, lalagyan talaga natin ng
parang mall. Lalagyan siya na parang mall.
lalagyan natin ng buildings for like BPOs, and then, kasi one of our sister company is ang Suki Market. If you're from Luzon, you might be familiar with it. It's parang ano siya, developer siya ng very clean markets. Just like parang farmers market, parang ganun po. So, yung Suki Market group of companies namin, yung market nila very clean. Kahit yung wet markets, very clean siya. Plus, may mga locators po yan. May mga Jollibee po siya, may Mercury. So, it will really be for the convenience of our buying public. So, ang Tierra del Rey, makikinabang po talaga yung subdivision natin. And, also, ano siya, parang come on pa din siya sa pagbenta natin ng Tierra del Rey. Yung, nakita niyo po, nung pumunta kayo, sir, di ba meron pong Santa Fe Resort? Harap. It was bought by SRDC. Land prices.
Kasi ang ganda ng lugar eh. Marami na nga mga condominiums dyan eh. Nakahilera dyan sa Tierra del Rey talaga. Nandyan eh. In that road, nandun na yung mga condominium projects. So maraming tao talaga dyan. Maraming tao eventually.
Tsaka tayo, very near na po tayo. Kasi ang ibang big player, they're also there. Yung even big national players, meron East kasi, it's the place for investment talaga. So ang dami po talaga investment sa East na area, which is where Tierra del Rey is. But, ang good news is, ang Tierra del Rey, siyang pinakamalapit. So, it's where basically, siguro mga 10 to 15 minutes away from, very near po siya.
At sa low price for a big lot size. Kasi nasa ano to eh, nasa 2 plus pataas lang eh. Tapos yung lot size nito nasa 100 plus eh, 140. So, ibig sabihin, sulit yan kasi you can never find a price like that at a size of 140 square meter in Bacolod.
Andito sa Bacolod, parang kami na lang po yung nag-offer ng ganyang size talaga.
Yes.
At saka parang in time po talaga siya, sir, for, di ba kasi yung nagiging issue talaga yung social distancing. So, syempre parang, alam mo yung dikit-dikit kasi, kunyari, mas sobrang maliit yung lot. Di ba, syempre parang after 5 years, talagang magkakadikit na yung bahay. So, kasi pag 140 square meter ang cuts ng mga lots natin, sobrang ang layo niyan mangyari na magkakadikit-dikit sila. Kasi ang gastos parang i-maximize mo yung 140 square meter. Tayuan mo siya ng bahay na i-maximize mo yung lot. Diba? So, galing talaga parang yung hindi siya mainit dahil yung ano natin, yung air natin, hindi po siya masyadong hindi kasi siya dikit-dikit.
Ma'am, the number that you have posted there, that's our number.
Actually, yes, that's our office number. 0977-816. That's our sales number. Pero sir, I really suggest na you also like our page. Oo, yung Tierra del Rey page natin para po, ayan, yung Tierra del Rey page natin, i-like nyo siya para ma-notify kayo every time meron tayong promos or every time may pakulo tayo. Kasi this month of June, kasi di ba magpa-Father's Day na, ang isang, namin, meron pa tayong isang staff dito na siya naman in charge sa marketing natin. She will launch a Father's Day campaign, parang ganyan. So, di ba, gusto niyong mag-sumali, di ba? So, i-like niyo po yung page namin for palang updates on Tierra del Rey.
Sige, maganda to. Okay, ma'am, all of the information that we will be needing is in the page naman, no? With the Tierra del Rey.
Yes,
except,
sir.
Yung mga price quotation, yun na lang ay da-drop mo doon sa group chat siguro.
Yes, sir. Of course. Pero basta anytime you will have questions, And I hope na everybody is already at our group chat para, di ba, parang updated din po sila. Anyway, if you have like site trippings, you have questions regarding pricing, you want a computation sheet for a particular location, you want an updated map, you just post your request at our chat group. Kasi naman, minaman ko yan at saka ni Kim.
Okay.
And si Kim yung isa nating ka-chat sa chat group natin. So, kaming dalawa yung nagmamanage ng chat group. So, pag may mga questions kayo, pwede nyo din kaming i-direct message. Pero, maganda din dun sa chat group.
Sige, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you very much. Sana ho magkita tayo ulit pag things goes well na talaga. And incentives, ma'am. May incentives po ba tayo dito?
Actually, sir, we are talking about, kasi di ba kakabalik lang kasi namin ng office.
Yeah.
So, parang we're talking about, ano pa lang kung ano yung magiging next nating incentive. Kasi parang nagpumuporma pa lang po kami after the quarantine.
Sige.
So parang ngayon kasi parang ang mini-meeting namin is about parang when to start the construction. Kasi alam nyo, this year talagang masaya na dun sa Tierra del Rey kasi magkakaroon na ng madaming bahay doon. So, probably yung ka-team ninyo, pag baka ma-lift na yung quarantine or pwede na tayong mag-site tripping ulit, diba, pag pumunta kayo, madami ng development sa site.
Sige, ma'am. Bigyan natin ng focus kasi sana ho magkita tayo dyan sa Bacolod. Kasi we already have our office in Bacolod. It's actually in San Sebastian Street. It's in Yusay Building. So, itodo namin to. Suportahan namin yung Tierra del Rey.
Yes, thank you so much. So, ka-team,
Sige. Thank you, Miss. Okay. Guys, sige, ma'am. Sige, guys, those that are not yet in the group chat of Tierra del Rey, please